Stop converting your PDFs to Markdown before sending them to Claude. For invoices and bank statements, you're silently destroying your data. I ran 94 line items from a 3-column bank statement through 3 pipelines. Native PDF upload got 71 right. Markdown got 78. HTML conversion got 92. If you're trying to extract line items from supplier invoices, utility bills, or statements, and Claude keeps attaching the wrong amount to the wrong date, this is why. Most tutorials test with clean English single-column PDFs. I'll show you the failure mode at production volume and the one-line fix. I'm Lazar. I run this pipeline daily on client invoicing systems. Let's open the file that breaks everything. Here's the scenario. A small accounting firm gets 200 supplier PDFs a week. Bank statements, utility bills, freelancer invoices, mixed languages, scanned and digital. They want Claude to read each one and pull out the line items into their bookkeeping system. Sounds simple. It is not. And the failure mode nobody talks about is tables. Let me show you exactly what goes wrong. I take a real Serbian bank statement. 3 columns. Date. Description. Amount, with merged header cells and a running balance on the right. I drop it straight into Claude using the native PDF upload. Claude reads it. The output looks confident, but when I diff it against the ground truth, 23 out of 94 line items are wrong. Amounts attached to the wrong date. 2 line descriptions merged into one. The running balance column bleeding into the amount column. This is what happens when Claude's internal parser flattens a table into prose. It loses the grid. Okay, so the internet says convert it to Markdown first. Fine. I run the same PDF through Docling. Export to Markdown. Send the Markdown as a text block to Claude. Better. 78 out of 94. But still broken. Because Markdown tables cannot represent merged cells. The moment you have a header that spans 2 columns or a subtotal row, Markdown collapses it. Pipes and dashes are not enough structure. Now here's the part nobody shows you. Same Docling pipeline, but export to HTML instead of Markdown. Send the HTML as a plain text block in the user message. Not as a file, just the raw HTML string. Claude reads HTML tables natively. Theod, T-body, call span, row span, all of it. Result, 92 out of 94 line items correct. The 2 it missed were genuinely ambiguous in the source scan. Let me show you the code. You install Docling. You instantiate document converter. You call convert on the PDF path. You call export DOS to HTML on the result. You wrap that HTML string in your Claude prompt with a clear instruction. Here is a bank statement as HTML. Extract every transaction as a JSON array with date, description, and amount. That's it. 4 lines of Python before the API call. Now let's talk numbers across 200 documents. Native PDF upload. Accuracy around 76%. Cost about 1.8 cents per document because you're paying for vision tokens on every page. Markdown pipeline. Accuracy around 83%. Cost drops to 0.6 cents because you're sending text, not images. HTML pipeline. Accuracy 97%. Cost 0.4 cents per document, and latency drops from 11 seconds to under 3. Same model, same prompt, just a different pre-processing step. The reason this works is simple. Claude was trained on huge amounts of HTML. It understands table semantics in HTML better than in any other text format. Markdown is for humans reading docs. HTML is for machines reading structure. When your document is a structure, give the model structure. A few things to watch. 1. Docling's HTML export includes inline CSS sometimes. Strip it. You don't need it and it burns tokens. 2. For multi-page statements, export per page and chunk. Otherwise you hit context limits on long histories. 3. If your PDF is a scan, run OCR inside Docling first. It has a built-in pipeline for that. And 4. Log the raw HTML somewhere before you send it, because when something goes wrong, you want to see exactly what Claude saw. If you're processing supplier PDFs, invoices, or statements at any volume, and you want this entire pipeline, Docling pre-processing, table-aware HTML chunking, and the Claude prompt that holds it together, dropped into your stack, that's exactly what we build for clients BizflowAI.io. Go see real examples of what we ship. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next breakdown finds you. And if you've got a document workflow eating your week, book a free 30-minute discovery call at BizflowAI.io and we'll map it out together.